and welcome to today's episode of the Successful Franchisee's Beautiful View. Now, there are three basic ways to become a business owner. Number one, you can buy an existing business and become one of the 10,000 to 12,000 businesses that are bought each year in the small business area. Along with that, when you buy a business, you already have an established brand. There's an established business plan. You have an established customer base. But there are other things that go along with it that you have to watch out for. Stay with me until the end of the video, and I'll give you the three surefire steps to reduce the risk in any of the three ways of owning a business. Now, the second way to own a business is to buy a franchise. And each year, 300 new businesses franchise what they've already established. Now, when you buy into a franchise, you become a business owner. And typically the brand name is established. The supply chain is established. You're going to have to start with getting your customers, typically, unless you buy a franchise that's up and running. And typically the way to grow a franchise business, your business that owns a franchise, is to buy other units, because normally within a franchise system, you're landlocked, or there are other obstacles and challenges in place to hold your growth. Now, the third way is to start your own business. And in 2021, 5.4 million new businesses were started. Now, that includes franchisees, but that's the total number of new businesses that were started. When you start your own business, you have the flexibility. You can define exactly the company culture. You can define all of the systems that go into the business to make it successful. There's unlimited growth potential for you, but there are other drawbacks that come to play as well. Now, the three ways to reduce your risk in any of the scenarios to get into business ownership. Number one, begin with your self-assessment. Know what you're good at. Know where you need help. Know what your core genius is. And core genius is what you're passionate about, what gets you up every morning, times what you're an expert at. Second way to reduce your risk, make sure you do all of your research. And when you think your research is done, do a little bit more. You can never know too much about the business. And typically what I find with small businesses is the systems, processes, and operations on how to run the business are in a few people's heads. That's very dangerous, and it makes the business basically worthless. The third way to reduce your risk, if you want to become a business owner, is find a trusted advisor. Somebody who's going to ask you the tough questions. They're not going to be as emotionally involved in this decision as you are. So they're going to ask you questions that'll make you think. Make sure you talk with somebody that knows what they're doing, somebody that's been in the franchising world, if that's where you go, somebody in mergers and acquisitions, if that's the path you take, or a trusted advisor that has helped other businesses begin and become successful. All right. Those are the three steps you can take no matter what path of business ownership you go. I appreciate y'all watching this episode. As always, stay safe and win every day.